Hi, welcome to Yorkshire Rose Tarot. This is a weekly reading for Gemini. It is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody, but if it does resonate with you, please like, comment, subscribe if you like the energy here. Okay, so I'm just going to find out what the messages are for you guys this week. This is not a love reading, it's not a specific reading, it's a general reading. And I do tend to follow the story of the tarot, and I find there are quite a few tarot readers out there who just don't seem to quite get the story of the tarot. So my readings can appear slightly different from other readers, but that is because I follow the theme, I follow what comes out, and I do read the cards on the level of consciousness that they are kind of aimed to be read within. Okay, so on that note, let's go. Oh, Geminis, what a week for you. Okay, so first thing that I see here is, you are covered by divine union, creativity. This is a blending of a few different aspects, and as a result of that, you are sort of really producing a lot of divinely inspired creations, whether that be in thought, emotion, mostly emotion, because it is the cups, but it can be in thought, it can be in kind of materialization, but there's definitely good blending of different kind of levels of consciousness here. There could be some people around you that kind of contributing and adding to that, but what you are crossed by at the moment is there is a lack of emotional action, and this could be you, this could be another person, but there is definitely no forward advancement on a particular situation, and that's your obstacle this week. Now this is kind of coming from a history where there has been a rather rude awakening taking place, and this has like been a huge revelation. This has been a complete shakedown of the foundations, something that's happened recently that has completely woken you up from a situation or to a situation. So you definitely, as a result of that, you are definitely, divine union is going on. You are looking at your options. You are wanting to kind of take that next step into the next chapter. That is the kind of highest that you are achieving this week. And you do have the world in your hand. So, this is about kind of looking out and looking at your options and realising that you actually have any opportunity that you wish to produce within your midst. Now, because we have this lack of action here, I do feel that you're not quite within your full power of emotions. You do have the King of Cups here reversed, which is definitely sort of showing that you are sort of on the negative polarity in your emotional world right now. But that could be a strength, because I think sometimes, when we are like fully loaded with emotions, emotions can kind of take over, and then we can base a lot of things on emotions, which doesn't always work out well for us. So perhaps you kind of need that right now. You need to be quite balanced in your emotions, but equally, it can be hard for you. You could feel quite lonely, and as I think what's going on here is, you've definitely got a lack of physical results, and I think because you have this lack of emotional action from you or from the other person. Roles can be reversed, cross watchers, but this one is definitely sort of showing you that you do lack this material kind of outcome. The Ten of Pentacles, it's like the completion, the end of a cycle, but it is reversed here, so perhaps you don't have that tangible result and the evidence that you would like to see, but it's not to worry, because at the moment, you are bringing back some balance into your life. So, like I said, you might have the negative polarity here, but you are bringing out some balance. And I think it's probably time to kind of remember that it's not just about you. There needs to be some balance with the people around you. So, this is about giving and receiving. It's not just about giving. It's not just about receiving. It's about keeping that balance, because, when one is out of line, then it just kind of throws everything out completely. But your environment is showing that, you're harvesting a lot of material at the moment. So although we have kind of that lack of tangible evidence, maybe that's on the other person's part, but you are definitely, you definitely have a lot of physical kind of abundance going on around you and productivity. So I think as a result of this this blending, and this is probably something within yourself, what you are finding is that you are producing physical results and you are seeing that materialistically. What we also have is you are worried about various different conflicts that are taking place in your life, and because you are kind of spread so thinly at the moment, what we are finding is this is why, you know, you are at the negative pole in your emotions. This is why there is this lack of action. You know, there's too much going on and it's about kind of like taking one step at a time, focusing on one thing at a time and getting through them battles that are kind of challenging you at the moment. And when you kind of handle that in the right manner, then that's when you're going to see these results here. And at the end of your reading, what we have is the Page of Swords. So this is going to be a difficult week for you, but equally you have a really good new beginning that is just about to take place, and this will be as a result of a change in thought. So this rude awakening that's kind of really shaken down the foundations of your world, although it's kind of caused some depletion emotionally. What you're finding here is that eventually this is what you're seeing as a result of the situation is definitely going to cause you to have a swift change in thought. But what you have to be wary of here is this sword can be swung either way. So you need to make sure that when you are having that change in thought, that it is kind of blended with the right elements of your consciousness, and it is kind of going in the right direction that is going to serve you and other people around you. Because, you know, yes, we have to be selfish sometimes, and self-love is definitely one of the things that I will drive home all day long. But equally, you know, we need people around us to support us and to love us and to be there for us. So it's just being very, very careful about who you are cutting out at the moment, because if you cut out the wrong person or you're not giving to the right person, then you could feel ongoing conflicts from this situation. So it is a difficult week. You know, I do believe that there is other people involved, and probably more than one person is involved here, certainly with the different conflicts that are taking place. And in one respect, you know, you're not seeing the end of this cycle, probably because of the other person's actions, but in another respect, you are seeing the productivity and the materialism of your creations, and that is definitely the drive that you need to kind of hold on to. But just try not to be so selfish in the situation sometimes. You do have that that lovely twin flame energy within, but that also means that, you know, you can be two people. And I think what this kind of this reading is kind of saying to me is you have to be consistent this week, Gemini. You have to kind of pull both of them sides together, and you need to work as a whole, and you need to kind of go forward in your full power, and just keep your emotions balanced. You know, don't be too negative on the emotions, don't be full force on the emotions either. It's definitely about balance, and this is about looking at your choices and your options and going forward, and just knowing that, you know, you can swing that sword either way, but it has to be the right way for you and for those around you. Sometimes I think we forget about the impact on other people around us, so it's kind of considering that and looking at what your actions are doing to kind of affect their lives as well as your own. So that is your reading for this week, Gemini. Please do pop back again next week or the week after. I'll try and have some more videos done then. I just struggle for time sometimes. But yeah, have a great week. Lots of love. Bye.